service provides something that maybe others miss. And that's the mental part of transitioning, the mental part of getting ready to go from something that you know and you're familiar with to kind of, the land of the unknown, which is corporate or entrepreneurship. And so that's kind of our niche. Our niche is that it's a very personalized, customized approach that really focuses on the veteran or the spouse. Where are they at now with their confidence, with thinking about what they want to do next, and just giving them the mental headspace to be able to go and take on that challenge of separate who they were in the military and what that was like, and now they come out to civilian world and it's just like, this is crazy. This is not the same, or I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's about. So really, I think it's the theme is what makes it so hard is it's so unknown and uncertain and so different. And one veteran told the story about, it's like you got plopped down in Japan and you had to go, you don't speak the language, you don't know the lingo, you don't have any directions, you don't know what the rules are. It's like getting dropped off in a foreign country, this whole career transition thing.
The objectives here with ONU coming into convene. So talk to that and how somebody like Omar could get involved with y'all's courses.
So what we started doing really because of COVID was we went from just being an in-person training program to online, right? So we started using Teams, Zoom, whatever for our virtual. But what we found, this is pre-convene, what we found was we did that, but then we still had Omar out in Colorado hanging out there by himself. And so we didn't have that leave behind. We didn't have that place for him to kind of come back to. And so while we do serve nationally and they can, all of the folks can come to our classes virtually, what we found was we don't have that leave behind so that group, those new graduates can continue to have the family and have the resources available to them. And so we're really excited for that part of it, that part of Convene, for ONU to give us that, as well as the ability for folks that may not fit in their schedule to attend. There's 12 modules in there with lessons inside each of those modules, and it covers everything from, everything from, hey, you got to have your attitude right, before you can move into behaviors, and then we'll teach a technique, to, hey, all the headspace stuff is in there. It's just a typical online course with modules and lessons in there. And the way that we're building it out is lots of videos, so you're going to see us, but also lots of homework to do. And I totally lost track of what your original. Oh, so what all is in there? So everything from the headspace stuff, the head trash, how to get you confident, to everything you would need to know to be able to find a career. That's the online course. But in that same ONU group, we've also got employer resources, or, employers. We've got resources like all kinds of other VSOs, that organizations that support veterans and spouses.
This is the collaboration side of it. Your students and the people the alum and everybody coming through, they're really going to be able to collaborate with each other and going to lean on each other. Not all about the job, but hopefully some camaraderie, mental health stuff, and all those different things that we as veterans need. Talk about that a little bit.
I mean, there's like you said, there is a mental health group. There's physical fitness. We're looking at it from a holistic standpoint, and we've already got communities and groups and resources inside Convene to push those veterans and spouses too. So, to me, that's the important part, is that camaraderie is not just within the ONU graduates themselves and their little groups, but step it up, just the military and veteran community itself. They can kind of hang in there. And then all those other resources that you talked about. It's kind of a snowball effect.
Yeah, and I can touch on a couple of those things because I was, Jody was, Eugene was, Omar is. For example, we're all parents getting out of the military. And that is a huge transition because you're transitioning your kids from being in the military to being out of the military.